This is basically like a drum party. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I don't think you are. When the pendulum swings back, and when this dryer stops spinning, then maybe we have some clarity. But hello and welcome. I am Lionel Roy L. And welcome to Kenswood. This channel was originally called Hand in Hand with Kenny Baba XL. The email address is kennys2105 at gmail.com. Kenny's, well, there is an actual playlist of why this channel is called Kenny's or Kenswood, half and part, because Ken was a person I never met, a dead man, a spirit who I was introduced to. Yet I was called Kenny since 2005 until 2023. Kenny, by the supermarket teller. Still today I'm known as Kenny, not Lionel. Maybe that will change, because I'm such a poor Kenny. Kenny for me. So now we are here. It's a Saturday night. I did try to go live on StreamYard, and I think it stopped me because I was singing in the spirit. And you see, because truly Kenswood is not about religion or spirituality, really. It's about reality, about living through life. And if you look at the channel, my flagship is the two flags of the South African flag and the United States flag, excuse me, for PEPFAR, which is a joint government organization where both governments work together to save our souls. And I cancelled me in 2020. The only reason why I started coming back online and in YouTube land was because of this mere fact that I wasn't reborn, but I was eradicated of a disease, if you please. This is very secret, like my grandmother told me, nothing is secret. If you tell somebody else a secret, then it's no more a secret. So it's not a secret. But we can't make it law or but okay. You see, I'm not a doctor. And that's what's very important for you to understand. Firstly. And I'm sure you are not a doctor. But I'm sure you have many questions about not sexuality, no, about sexually transmitted diseases. Yes. So, the biggest 101, the biggest lesson that anybody needs to learn, and God forbid I ever admit that Thabo Mbeki, our second democratic president elected of South Africa, actually knew. If your health is good due to your nutritional intake, HIV is not such an issue. Never mind HIV, any other STD. So it's when, and it happens at the most inappropriate times in life. Truly does. You when you're really stressed and you really need to get through some issue or you might be on the other side of the world, you might be on holiday on the other side of the world, on a cruise line, or you might be on an island, or you might be in a, this is what went through my head if I wanted to enter Survivor. And it actually, truly, it happened to a contestant on our South African Survivor. He nearly went through the roof, and it happened to me. I arrived in Ireland, and within 30 days, it was unbearable. And so was it for a certain young man live on Survivor. Some of us can swallow more than 2 camel testes. But when that attacks, wow, you have no idea. A woman maybe have more. Luckily, their regions discharge regularly and clean themselves, but on the superficial outside parts, we all need to take care. But this in which what we get sometimes, it's almost like a fever blister. Well, it is a fever blister or a cold sore. Yes, that's a nice word for it. A cold sore. We called it that, this video. And you get good medication for it. What encourages the cold slaw? Well, cold slaw for sure. So actually I had to make coleslaw for this guy. He just arrived from Washington, seeing Bill Clinton, and now he had to land in my hotel, and I had to deal with him, and I had to make him coleslaw. I'm not lying to you. And then he didn't even eat the fucking coleslaw. And Mary wept. Truly. And Mary wept. And that wasn't Mary, Jesus' mother. This is Mary, Jesus' wife, sister, in-law, the one that had children eventually. She couldn't have children. Mary Magdalene. She was never a whore. They all made her out to be a whore. You know what? She was the closest to Jesus, Mary Magdalene. It's even written in the Bible you read. Oh, but Lord, why do you kiss her on the lips, but not me? This is Peter, Simon Peter. Oh, but Lord, why don't you kiss me on my lips? Seriously. Because in the Gospel of Judas, then Judas asked Christ just before the night, before the Last Supper, he says, Lord, I had a nightmare about you last night. We were standing all around just like a table like this, but everybody was a murderer, a serial killer, a pedophile, an adulterer, a thief, a terrorist. I mean, must I make the list longer? There's more, I promise you. And Jesus said to Judas, yes, that was you, the 12. The 12 of the family of the Son. And that's how astrologers see us. We are in the orbit of the Sun, and she controls us. And yes, we thought there was just only so many. But there's more. Always. There's more than there's more. There's 12. Can't you see? Because you are so beautiful. To me, I can't do that. This is not live. I've got to actually present a video. The unofficial toilet trailer video. You know, I shed a tear. Actually, 3 of them. In the last 12 months. The first time was actually with Donna, Upper Deep, Mississippi. She knew something happened. She knew. Did she pay for it? I wonder. I'm full of wonder. I'm so wonderful. When I was a little child, then my father, he had a mustache, and he would take this mustache, and the grey hairs would grow out of the mustache, and he would take his wife's mascara, and he would darken his mustache with his mascara. That's from a very scary movie. It's called The Comfort of Strangers. Christopher Walken, Emma Thompson, and some other fag. Go check it out. I saw that movie, I was 18 years old, in Rosebank Mall. Yes. You see, the year before, I was living in a trailer. Oh, I love the story. And so, there's a few people that will hate this, but it's important. Why is it important? Because it happened. It was something. It made me to be here today. I have 90% of the people I know are dead. They laughed at me. So maybe, instead of laughing, let's try and start living and listening. Because he who has an ear, let him hear. I was in Pretoria, Tshwane, our capital city. I was friends with art students, and we were invited to go and watch a movie. And this is your schedule, your lesson, your homework is to go and watch this movie. And it's because of this movie that I learned when I was 22 years old how to save my soul. So remember, life gets easier when we realize it gets tougher and we get smarter. There is light at the end of the tunnel if you choose to be you and just be. Because it gets tougher, but we get smarter. I hope to be a light for you. Ciao for now. Tot ziens. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for commenting. And remember, sharing is caring. Ciao for now. Tot ziens. Salani Gachle. It's only you who can change the world for me. It's only you. And when we both can see, it's only you and you for me. We can be together, you can see.